Hey everybody, it's Brett, your thankful carnivore, and here's Carnivore Art Life, my awesome wife, and we're here for another edition of Ask Danielle.
Okay.
And I want to thank you all for the great comments you all had for our first episode. And if you have any new questions that you would like Danielle to answer in one of these videos, please include them in your comments. All right, we're going to get to question one. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
You're really pretty. I just
Fire away.
thought I'd mention that real quick.
Thank you.
Do you use any supplements or hormones?
No, I don't. Unless you want to call salt a supplement. I don't consider it a supplement. I use the Himalayan pink salt, which after we've tasted regular salt, regular run-of-the-mill sea salt, the Celtic salt, and the Redmond salt, and I like the taste of the Himalayan pink salt the best. And as far as hormones, no, I never have, and especially, even though went through menopause, and sometimes I feel like I still am going through it like for all eternity. Dang, crap never goes away. Hot flashes. I never took anything during that because I am very anti-symptomatic relief of anything. I have always disliked medications. I think that if you take something that makes you superficially feel better, you are doing yourself and everybody around you a disservice if you forget that you are ill. You're just like a walking carrier. Anyway.
Don't hold back, honey. Tell us how you really feel.
There we go.
Okay, number 2. What was the most difficult mindset change for you to make before and or during your carnivore journey?
Okay, at the very beginning, the thought of not having any carbs seemed almost impossible to me. I told him if I can't eat pasta, I could starve. I ate a lot of pasta. I loved it, even though after going carnivore, I came to realize that it's not the pasta itself that's any good at all. It's what you put on it that tastes good. And I further discovered that not only is it what you put on it, it's specifically fat that makes things taste good. Anytime you really look at what makes food taste good, it's always fat. I mean, sugar, yeah, but sugar only because it's addictive and it makes you want more. But what makes things taste good as far as cooking and meals and your vegetables, I mean, what do you got to put? Butter, cheese. You have to put something on it because by themselves they're crap. Was that it?
She actually used to say, without pasta, I will starve.
More difficult. Yeah. I thought I would starve if I couldn't have pasta. The biggest mindset was realizing that you could eat what seemed to be few things, that you had little choice. But why does one have to have a lot of choices? The reason I think a lot of choices and a lot of different flavors are appealing is because none of them are truly satisfying. So you're always looking for that next great flavor. Hotter, spicier, more pepper, more salt, more this, more that, some other kind of cheese. I mean, you go look at the cheese bin, there's like 80,000 kinds of cheese, and they're not all that different, some of them. Honestly, to this day, I can't really tell the difference between Parmesan and Romano. I'm sure somebody will straighten me out on that, but they're very similar. And so that was my biggest thing because I was big into cooking different things. I was big into a lot of variety and different colored things and all that kind of nonsense. And I couldn't imagine only eating meat. Now, I do eat a lot of variety as far as I'm concerned, not eating only meat. I eat different kinds of fish. I eat chicken. I eat pork, and I eat the pork cooked different ways. I eat bacon, seafood, hamburgers, steaks, chuck roast, meat soup. You name it. Okay.
Awesome. She does. I've watched her do every bit of that.
I'm making a roast chicken today, as a matter of fact.
Chickens are weak birds. Okay, last question. Have there been any bumps in the road on your carnivore journey?
Oh, it's a bumpy, hilly, crazy, twisty, curvy road because I've gone up and down and off and on dairy, on coffee, on bacon, no bacon, eggs, no eggs. And I've found that the problem with dairy is it's very hard to restrict it to only one thing. Like, okay, I'm only going to put cream in my coffee. I'm not going to eat yogurt or, how about some cheese or how about this? So there is what he calls the carb creep, which it does make you want more. I mean, eating cheese makes you want more cheese. Eating dairy makes you want more dairy, generally speaking. There are probably some people who have no trouble at all having only a little bit of cream in their coffee and they eat no other dairy, and so it doesn't interfere with them. But, I think for other people it is a problem. And me, it causes it. It doesn't really cause me so much to gain weight, I don't think, but it does. I think it interferes at this stage anyway. Now, it may be that a few years from now, it won't matter so much. But then again, I think eventually I probably shouldn't be drinking any coffee because it's an extra unnecessary nutritionally. It's unnecessary. It's a completely unnecessary thing. And one would hope that one would be getting enough energy from eating what's right for you that you don't need to drink coffee. Right now, yes, I do have coffee. I drink decaf most of the time, but, that's my own personal a little addiction there to caffeine, I think. But I have to say I'm much better. I used to drink a ridiculous amount of coffee. I mean, ridiculous.
With a ton of sugar.
With a lot of sugar in it. Now I don't put any sugar in my coffee.
Watching her drink coffee.
I put butter in it sometimes.
Watching her drink coffee when I first met her, it didn't bother me. It was watching her make it and watching scoop
Well, my favorite thing would be super strong coffee, and then you put, enough sugar in to make it taste like coffee candy.
Fortunately, those days are long gone.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore.
All right. Appreciate you all coming out and taking time out of your day to listen to her, answer my questions, and listen to us laugh and be silly. Have a great day. Never forget, you've got something to be thankful for.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you for episode 3 next week.